Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So the Task Manager on Windows 10 and Windows 11 can be accessed by simply just right-clicking on your taskbar and clicking on Task Manager. And the Task Manager, as you may well know, is one of those legacy components in both OSs that can provide you with some useful information when trying to troubleshoot, also when trying to find out some specs of your PC. One of which is, if we head to the performance section, we get our CPU, where this shows us our CPU activity. Now you'll notice just below this graph, we get our base speed, our sockets, and then we get our cores and logical processes. Now this is what I want to discuss in this video today. The cores and the logical processes, what's the difference, and how you can actually view every core in the processor, or your logical processes, for want of a better word, because it is possible to view that on Windows 10 and Windows 11 using the Task Manager. Now, the overall utilization shows the activity that corresponds to the entire processor, and in most cases is turned on by default on Windows 10 and Windows 11 when viewing your CPU information. So as we can see here, overall utilization. But in case you're unaware, you can also change the view of the active time of each core. So how we do this is we just right click, and here you'll see change graph to logical processes, which I have 8 of. Let's just make this a bit bigger. There we go. That'll give us a much better view. Now, just to explain what's happening here, in case you're unaware. Physical cores, as we can see down here, I've got 4 cores, okay, as mentioned. Physical cores are the number of physical cores, actual hardware components, okay. So I've got 4 physical actual cores on my CPU. Logical cores, which we are looking at now, or logical processes, are the number of physical cores times the number of threads that can run on each core through the use of hyperthreading. So as an example, on this machine we are looking at now, I have a 4-core processor running 2 threads per core. So I have 8 logical processes. That's a brief breakdown. So to put it simply, the physical core is the actual component, with logical cores, the physical core multitasking, doing 2 things in parallel. Okay, and what this means at the end of the day, because it can multitask, is that logical processes then can perform operations in parallel with other logical processes, and can improve the system's efficiency and capacity, and they can also enhance the CPU's ability to handle multiple tasks at once. So that's a bit of a tutorial on how you can enable all the cores on your processor or your logical processes in the Task Manager to view each of those individually in the graph, obviously their utilization and their usage. And if you want to pop everything back, you just right click again, change graph to overall utilization, and here we have the overall utilization of my CPU. So that's just a breakdown, as in my case, 4 cores, logical processors 8, and that was just a brief little video in case you were unaware, and also in case you're unaware how to actually access those logical processes using the Task Manager, which I think is nice if you just want to see and get a more in-depth look at the actual performance of your CPU. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.